For the 4 red lights to come on, the final race of the day, the Mini F1 Sidecar Race 3 at Red Lodge is underway, and a great start once again for Team Williams, and Stainer Racing have nowhere to go but the outside for turn 1 and don't manage to take the lead from Team Williams through turn 2. This is where they took it back last time. They're side by side through the right-hander, but no way through. They're going to be side by side down the back straight for the lead of the race, and Stainer Racing try and pull around the outside, but no way through around there. Or are they going to do it? They are! Unbelievable! Stainer Racing on the number 17 around the outside through the hairpin. They're going to have the right-hander, but they have to back out of it eventually. That looks so promising for such a long time, but it is Team Williams then who lead the way from Stainer Racing in P2. Then it is going to be Qualters in position number 3. Ems Racing to hold on to 4th place at the moment, and then it will be, amazingly, Ben Brunt and his team have made an absolute belter of a getaway by the looks of things. They're up into 4th position on the opening lap. Hosker Racing on the number 127 in P5. Hosker Racing in 6th place. Ibbotson in 7th, and Parker Racing rounding out proceedings there inside 8th place. But the top 2 still going absolutely hammer and tong. Team Williams versus Team Stainer. Into the far end of the circuit, then into the sweeping right-hander we go, and this is where we've seen Stainer be very strong down the straight. They're going to be side by side almost for the lead of the race. Stainer look around the outside into the final corner. Danny Stainer breaks late, around the outside he goes, gets the move done and dusted. So Stainer Racing take the lead of the race in the Mini F1 Sidecar Championship. If things stay as they are, the championship will roll on to Mallory Park in 2 weeks' time. This is going to be an incredibly close title decider in the Mini F1 Sidecar Championship than we had ever thought. Incredibly good getaway from all involved, and Qualters holding on to P3 very, very nicely indeed, with Ems Racing in P4 there, Josh.
Yeah, Ems Racing, they seem to be catching up.
To Qualters in front.
Yeah, Qualters in front. I'm really disappointed though for Williams Racing, because it could have been their championship win this race, but sadly it's going to have to go on to Mallory.
Indeed, well, we never say never, because anything can happen in motor racing, and it usually does. 38.5 seconds was the best lap from Stainer Racing, the fastest lap time that Stainer Racing have had all weekend, and indeed, I do believe, getting pretty close to record-breaking lap times that we've had this weekend as well in terms of the Mini F1 Sidecars. Perhaps not overall, but in terms of the Mini F1 Sidecars. And you broke a lap record earlier on today, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't expect that either, but I was quite surprised by it, because I didn't have a tow off anyone and I was just by myself. But I just kept the lead, and I wasn't really thinking about lap records. I was just thinking about points for the championship.
Absolutely, it's all looking very good for you, and we were talking about a few things, of course, prior to the start of this Mini F1 Sidecar race. Now it's all quietened down just a moment as well, so we were talking about Spain, of course, for next year, and things looking very promising for you there, but we're going to Mallory in a couple of weeks' time as well. Mallory Park, have you ever raced there before?
No, but it's my second home round.
Is it?
Because that's where my dad lives.
Oh, okay, interesting. So where's your first home round then?
Wilton Mill.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you must be quite close to Silverstone if Wilton Mill is a home round for you then.
Very
that's
close.
quite handy for future. And I have it on good authority that we might be going to a few different tracks next year as well in the calendar, which I'm looking forward to. Are you going to be in the Cool Fab paddock around next year?
I'm not 100% sure. We'll see with what happens next year, but I'm mainly focusing on the Spanish Championship for opportunities next year.
Well, that sounds very, very fair, doesn't it, of course. Stainer Racing, though, doing absolutely brilliantly out in front. 5.5 seconds their advantage over Qualters. Where has Williams gone off the timing screen? They've gone plummeting down the order, according to what I can see. Whether that's a glitch on the timing screen or whether they have stopped on track, we were busy chatting away, and I haven't seen where Williams have gone. They have indeed dropped right down the order, so something's gone wrong for Team Williams. They're right just going down the Simpson Straight behind Parker Racing and Simon Ibbotson Racing. Into the final corner we go. They've got so much closing speed on the Parker Racing and Ibbotson Racing car. I'm sure they'll be passed before the first corner, or at least they're going to try to be, but no way through for them there at all. But that is a real shame for Team Williams. That championship will definitely roll on to Mallory Park in 2 weeks' time then on this basis. I can see them making up a couple of positions, but not enough to try and take that victory back from Stainer Racing. There's only just a couple of laps remaining of racing here to go. Last lap indeed we are on now. Into the final corner we go though, meanwhile, for the Qualters Racing squad, who've got Ems Racing far behind. They're battling for second and third place, just half a second separating them as they come across the timing line for the final time there, Josh, and it's been a really good, exciting last race here, hasn't it?
Yeah, like I said before, it's definitely the championship's going to go to the next round, because Williams have just gone from second straight back down to second to last place.
Indeed, and it's a 3 out of 3 victories for Stainer Racing here at Red Lodge. They take the Mini F1 Sidecar victory overall this weekend for round 7. An absolutely incredible end to the championship. It's going to go down to the wire at Mallory Park. Second place is just going to go to Qantas Racing by 0.2 of a second. Ems Racing, they fought very valiantly, but could only do as good as third position. And then we're going to see Brunt Racing finishing in 4th place. Hosker, we're going to be in 5th position, and the Hosker are suffering from problems on the line. Are they going to get it? Yes, they are, just by the skin of their teeth. Hosker hold on to 5th position ahead of Team Williams by less than half a second. They were suffering some kind of a misfire or stuck in gear or something along the lines of that as they came across the timing line. Williams then, after those dramas in that race, recovered to 6th place. Parker Racing in 7th, and then Simon Ibbotson Racing comes across the timing line in 8th and last position within that Mini F1 Sidecar race.